course, it's a great honor to be the first Palestinian, the first Arab woman. But the importance of that is beyond the symbolic value, because you representing yourself there allows for conversations that would have never otherwise happened to take place. You set the groundworks, you set the foundations for other people after you to continue to have those conversations, because you showed them that you are a point of reference, someone who has a question that they want to ask, someone who wants to discuss something that's uncomfortable. You can be that point of reference. I always knew when I was going into the presidential campaign that my identity was going to be used against me. I faced countless smear campaigns. I was called an extremist, an anti-Semite. People on my team were told not to run with me because they would be investigated for counter-terrorism charges. People thought or accused me of being on a counter-terrorism watch list, that I was blacklisted from companies, and that I was put on Canary Watch. That, to me, was going to happen regardless. And I think the lesson that you learn here is that people are going to try and find you or bring you down for anything that they can possibly latch onto. And if they are successful in scaring you away, then nothing ever changes, right? They will continue to scare away people who come after you. They will scare away people who also want to speak up like you. And so it wasn't, for me, when it was happening, it was, how do I make sure that the people who are with me, who believe in my team, know that this is just another attempt to bring us down, to silence what we believe in and what we're fighting for, and that is, free discussion, free debate. And I remember a lot of people on my team were very, afraid. I had to sit down with multiple groups of people who were campaigning with me and have to clarify the fact that, I'm not on a blacklist and I'm not being investigated for counterterrorism charges. But what's really special is that at no point did someone hear those rumors who believed in me and my team and my effort. And at no point did that let them scare them away. And I think every single time that argument was weaponized, or that those allegations were made and they were unsuccessful in scaring someone away, they were made weaker and weaker, right? You need to continue to stand up. Born in London to a Palestinian father and Algerian mother, which meant that conversations about resistance and occupation and struggle, they were very, very common in our household. I realized that because I had the British nationality, I would have a completely different life to my cousins in Gaza. And that's kind of where I started thinking about, what is my duty as somebody in the diaspora, right?